Hello, 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 fellow addicts. Alyssa and Safi popping in once again. And yes, that means it's that time, your favorite time, TSTO spoiler time. We've officially received the next event packet from EA, laying out the details for the next event in our pocket-sized towns. And it's time to give our fellow addicts all the spoilery details. So, as always, we're going to give you a quick rundown of what the next event will entail with some spoiler details and images. So, get ready. Grab a pen and paper and be prepared, as always, for information overload. Remember, we're going to reveal a bunch of spoilers in this video, so if you don't want to know, this may not be the video for you. And now for your official spoiler warning. Spoilers incoming in 3, 2, 1. Spoiler time. The next event will hit our games on Wednesday, June 5th. As far as a theme, here's a little hint. Summer is just around the corner, and with it comes some blazing days. It's time for a summer vacation for the Simpsons family, which of course will turn out exactly as planned, right? Time for some summer hijinks in our pocket-sized town as the summer of our discontent hits our games. So what are we waiting for? Let's show off that splash screen. Saf, thoughts on the splash screen?
It's a nice splash screen. I mean, I like a little bit of the design as well as just the theme that kind of is going with it. You can kind of tell that we got Satan's Anvil there, and you got the blazing guy in the background. The car's kind of busted up, so that might come into the story a little bit. But overall, it's a pretty okay splash screen, which hopefully means that the event's going to be pretty good. So how about you? What do you think of the splash screen?
It's very Outlands reminiscent of. It's very ominous. I'll say that. I do like that the car's in there. That's fun, but it's very, very ominous. Burning in the background, just desolate. It's very ominous.
Well,
So
hopefully this is not like that event, the Outlands event. I know that was one of your least favorites. So
it's true. It's true. But you know, the splash screen is somewhat reminiscent of that. All right, so let's go over some quick basic facts about the event overall. Once again, we are at another multi-event with each act hitting every 9 days. Similar formula to what we've been seeing forever and ever and ever. So that means Act 1 will hit on Wednesday, June 5th, as I've said. Act 2 will hit on Friday, June 14th. Act 3 will hit on Sunday, June 23rd. And Act 4 will hit on Tuesday, July 2nd. And this event will run until July 17th, with tons of summer, coincidentally, still left to brighten our discontent. So don't let it get you too down, because you still got another month and a half of summer, actually almost 2 months of summer at that point. So, you know, don't let the discontent get you down too much. All right, so we know it's summary, this event. So what are we looking at this time around? Here is the event overview from EA. Springfield Desert Park has a new feature, the Devil's Oasis. While Springfield's dedicated churchgoers disapprove, Lisa sees an exciting opportunity to study rare desert chameleons for next year's science fair. After convincing the rest of the family to take a vacation in the desert, the Simpsons become stranded out in the lonely sands after Homer's Donuts, the driving a car in circles kind, not the edible or spendable kind, leave their car broken down and unable to be towed. To return to their home in Springfield, the Simpsons embark on an odyssey across the desert, encountering an off-kilter artist making sculptures out of junk, a pretentious culture festival, a casino hotel mirage, and a family of cactus people. Having lost all hope and ready to give up, the family is led to salvation by a parade of chameleons who guide them to God? No, Ned Flanders. Close enough. At least Lisa's science project is going to be really interesting. Saf, thoughts on the rundown?
well, that was probably one of the longest rundowns we've ever received, if I'm not mistaken. But
Yes.
I can kind of also see why. I mean, there's just a lot going on. It looks like they're drawing a little bit of everything. You got Homer's car doing donuts. which explains why it's broken down in the splash screen. And then you got chameleons, you got cactus people, you got blazing guy, you got a little bit of everything. You got a casino mirage. So yeah, it seems like a typical summer event where it's a grab bag of everything.
Yeah, it's kind of your acts right there, right? So it's the let's see, I got to go back to that section where the list of them are there. Of course, now I can't find the list. Oh, I'm reading Act 1. That's why. Let's see. So you've got the off-kilter artist making sculptures out of junk, the pretentious cultural festival, casino hotel mirage, and a family of cactus people. So there's your 4 acts right there, because that's exactly what that is. So I think that'll tell you where each act is heading and where the decorations are headed. But it looks like fun. I think that the story, as always, is going to be really good with this, and I love what EA does with that. All right, now for some quick overview facts about the event. These are things that we are always asked. So first up, pretty much everyone will be able to play this event. You'll need to be at or above level 15 for this to trigger for you. Characters needed for event currency. These will be used throughout each act. No Fab 4 this time. This time, we get the Fab 5. Yes, the entire Simpsons family, even baby Maggie gets in on this one, as we've got Homer, Marge, Bart, Lisa, and baby Maggie joining the event currency earning crew. And rounding out the standard event currency earning crew is Ned. So you've got the Simpsons plus Flanders. Not much other help there. There will be 4 new premiums with this event, and those will each help as well. And then the donut promo will also help. Pretty standard with the prize track. Each prize track contains 5 prize slots, 20 prizes total. Here is what the prize track includes. We've got 1 new character, 1 new land tile, 7 new buildings, 11 new decorations, and that's it. That's the rundown for the prize track. Very decoration heavy second building. Not a whole lot of new characters with this one. Still seems pretty interesting though. All right, let's go over this prize track. And as always, as we discuss, I will put some images up on the screen. So for Act 1, the first prize of this event is a desert tree, which is a decoration. Then we've got the oil well, another decoration. And then we've got sand, which is a new land tile that unlocks. Now, I'm not sure with this if this is going to be something where you can earn more, you buy more. I don't really know how that's going to work. We're gonna have to see how that plays out. But sand will be hitting Springfield, so you can build your own desert, which I'm actually kind of excited about because most of what I've got is just dirt. And then we've got Springfield Desert State Park sign, which is another decoration, and rounding out the Act 1 prize track, we have the Devil's Oasis, which is a building for Springfield. Saf, thoughts on the Act 1 prize track?
Yeah, for me, for sure. I'm most curious about the sand tiles to see how that works and what goes along with that. It's always nice when we get these new little features. Most recently, the gold tiles kind of hit our game, which do cost quite a bit, but still they're fun to collect. So it's always nice to have the little ice area, the dirt area, the gold tile area. So now to have a little sand area, I'm really looking forward to that. In terms of the other decorations, they're kind of average. We'll see. I mean, the desert tree, I'm not that thrilled about, or the oil either. But overall, yeah, I'm pretty happy. Good start to the event. I think here with the prizes in Act 1. How
Yeah,
about you?
not a lot of traction with Act 1. It's a slow start. You know, it's not you're not shooting out of the gate. You're just kind of building a slow and steady climb. So not a whole lot of excitement coming out of Act 1, with the exception of maybe the sand tile. That'll be interesting to see. All right, Act 2 prize track, another decoration heavy prize track. So for the first prize in the Act 2 prize track is the Desert Totem Pole, which is a decoration. And then we've got Texon, which is a building for Springfield. And then we have the Desert Statues Bundle, which is a bundle of decorations. So when one decoration won't do, you need a bundle. And then we have the Desert Planet Sculpture, which is another decoration. And rounding out the Act 2 prize track is the second building, Desert Casa. Saf, thoughts on Act 2?
Act two, a lot of it really is based on your taste. I think for me, a lot of this stuff is going to end up in inventory. For me, it's not really a step up. So far, the sand tiles are my biggest prize so far through the first two acts. How about you? What do you think of Act two?
EA really wants you to make a desert. That's what I've come to. They're giving you everything you can to make a desert, and some people are going to love it, some people are going to hate it, but that's what they're doing. They're sticking very much to a desert theme. They're giving you all the things you need to successfully build that desert and have that area kind of partitioned off from your Springfield. But yeah, nothing super overwhelming on the Act 2 prize track either. All right, Act 3. First prize on the Act 3 prize track, continuing with the desert theme, is the Desert Public Phone, another decoration. Then we have the Desert Tents, which is another bundle of decorations. Then we have Blazing Guy Attendees, which is a crowd decoration, so which generally means, it's a group of people. When you tap on it, usually has 3 different positions that they can be positioned into. And then we have the Deluxe Desert Tent, which is a building for Springfield. So desert tents are decorations, but deluxe desert tents are buildings. Just saying. And then rounding out the Act 3 prize track, we have Blazing Guy himself, which is a building for Springfield. Saf, thoughts on the Act 3 prize track?
I'm kind of intrigued by the fact that the Blazing Guy as well as the Deluxe Tent are buildings and not decorations, because they kind of look like they're decorations. So the fact that they earn currency, that's kind of a nice little bonus. So it's better than Act 2 in my opinion, but still it's average for a summer event. What about you? What do you think of Act 3?
Same thoughts. It's just, like I said, they really want you to build that desert. They're giving you everything they can so you can build that desert. All right, Act 4. Let's see if it gets good now. All right, first prize on the Act 4 prize track. Another bundle of decorations, the Cactus Bundle. EA, like I said, they really want you to build that desert. Then we've got the Mirage Head Sign, which is another decoration. And then the Slot Canyon Slots, a building for Springfield. And then we have the first and only character on the prize track, Cactus Maggie, which is a full character. It does not say a costume, so this will be separate from regular baby Maggie, it looks like. And rounding out the Act 4 prize track and this entire event, we have a Springfield Mesa, which is a building for Springfield. Saf, thoughts on Act 4?
I mean, I'm excited that there's a full character. Cactus Maggie does look cute, and I'm curious to see what the task will be for Cactus Maggie. I mean, cacti don't really do much, so we'll see how that goes. The Mesa, I mean, it looks a lot like a lot of the other stuff that we got in previous events and that we have in our old West towns, the rock formations that go with that. So it'll kind of fit in with that. But the fact that this event is lasting an extra, what is it, almost like an extra 10 days practically. Yeah, I can see the people who are going to continue to play it regularly throughout summer are going to be done with this and be clamoring for the next event. But for summer, when people are going away, going on trips, I feel like it's a pretty good prize track, and having that extra week or so is going to be nice.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I do think Act 4 might be one of the better prize tracks of this event, mostly because the character's on it, and it ends with a building. So it's a little more solid of a prize track. But, overall, like I said, they just want you to build a desert. That's the task that they're giving you this summer. Build a desert. What that means, if that's a metaphor for something in the game, I don't know. But what they're telling you is build a desert. All right, let's talk premium content. So as always with all of these events, there are 4 new combos, premium combos, 1 for each act, and it's 150 donuts for each of those 4 combos. So you will need 600 total donuts for event-specific premiums. That's 600 total donuts for event-specific premiums. Really, that total doesn't seem to change from event to event, but all of those event-specific premiums will help you earn event currency, in addition to those 6 other characters. All right, Gil will be making an appearance during this event. You should see him around Act 3. The event packet from EA says his deal is 100 donuts. What that should tell you is Gil's deal is a little underwhelming. Just letting you know now. We'll talk about it in a second, but just the fact that it's only 100 donuts should tip you off that it's a little underwhelming. So you will need 700 donuts total to buy all of the event premiums. 700 donuts set aside to get every premium with this event. All right, let's, as always, talk Gil first. Gil's deal details. Gil, well, you'll see him in Act 3. That's when he'll make his appearance. Again, he's 100 donuts. And the Gil deal this time around is, again, they really want you to build the desert. The Desert Welding Yard, which is a building for Springfield. That's it. Just the Desert Welding Yard. Saf, thoughts on Gil?
Yeah, kind of a meh. I mean, if you're donut poor or kind of picking, don't do this one. I know it's only 100 donuts, but yeah, there's better content out there in this event. Yeah, not too thrilled about this. What about you? What do you think?
Yeah, this is a very underwhelming Gil deal. It's kind of an odd Gil deal too. It's been a while since we saw a building from Gil that doesn't really do much else. So maybe it does something else we're not aware of yet. But I agree with Safi. Save your donuts on this one. All right, let's talk about the Act Premium combos. And again, I will throw images up as we discuss these. So for Act 1, again, each of these cost 150 donuts, and they will all help you earn event currency. Act 1, we get Ranger's Office and the Desert Park Ranger. Saf, thoughts on that one?
I mean, it's kind of a generic ranger. Can't really pinpoint exactly which episode they come from, so it's kind of so-so. It's not the best offering we've gotten. So if you're, again, going to pick and choose, I would hold on for something better. What about you?
Right. And then, it's generic. It's kind of where I am. If you want characters with this event, you kind of got to buy it because there really aren't any on the prize track. But other than that, it's a generic park ranger. All right, Act 2, we have the Desert Caravan and Delbert Formby. Thoughts on that one?
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting that they put the two together, the Desert Caravan with Delbert. But Delbert at least is a little bit more memorable than just the generic ranger. So I'd be okay with this one.
All right, with Act 3, we've got the Drum Circle and Calypso Self-Knowledge, another building in character combo. Not to be confused with Calypso from Bluey, just saying. Saf, thoughts on that one?
Yeah, another solid choice. Much better than the Gil offering or Act 1. So Calypso, Delbert, they're both kind of been in the show the equal amount of time. So I'm okay with either of those. I guess Calypso's got the advantage of being a female character. We don't have that many females, so yeah.
All right, and rounding out the Act Premium combos, this one's actually a trio because Act 4 clearly is the best premium combo because you get not one, but two characters with this. It is Mother Cactus, Cactus Lisa, and Cactus Bart. So it's a building plus two characters, and they go along with Cactus Maggie. So you can have all the little Cactus Simpson people. This one, again, 150 donuts, two characters, one building. Easily the best combo of this event. Saf, thoughts?
I mean, you just pointed it out, yeah. Look, this is a no-brainer, right? If you're gonna spend your donuts, spend it on this. Two characters to go along with Maggie that you're getting on the price track. Complete that Cactus family. Definitely get this one.
Okay. Now, there is one donut offer with this event that will make an appearance during Act 1 and stick around the entire event. You can get for $9.99 US, you would get a tray of 132 donuts and Park Ranger Johnson, another generic Park Ranger. So 132 donuts plus Park Ranger Johnson, $9.99. Saf, thoughts?
Yeah, again, I mean, I'm always for spending a little bit of money on the game for the game that gives you so much fun. But Park Ranger Johnson was just one episode, not really a memorable character. I mean, there's been other offerings that were only in one episode, Levito, or you got our friend with an arm for a leg and a leg for an arm. So that are, even though they were in the episode for such a limited amount of time, you remember them. But Park Ranger Johnson, not really. So for me, this would be a pass.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think that this is worth dropping the $10 on. Um, all right. Now, there is an event-specific mystery box. It's full of summer and travel-inspired items from events past. As per usual, I won't be listing everything inside the box, but there are over 30 items in the box, so be on the lookout for that when the event launches. Should cost mystery box tokens. You buy them. You know, you guys know the drill by now. All right, a couple of exciting things with this event. We've got some bonus content. So first up, we've got bonus National Donut Day content. National Donut Day is the first Friday in June, which falls on June 7th this year. And of course, a game built around donuts has to celebrate donuts, right? So Donut Day this year, for Donut Day this year, running from June 6th through June 10th. So it's a very limited run. It's Friday or Thursday to a Monday. You get a special donut offer. 75 donuts for $4.99 US dollars. $4.99 US. You can get 75 donuts and Sprinkles, which is a NPC for Springfield. Now, here's the thing with Sprinkles, aside from looking rather adorable, Sprinkles can be tapped for extra rewards up to 3 times a day. No word officially on what those rewards are, but it does sound exciting to me. I mean, you know, you just got to find them, you tap them. Hey, maybe he shoots out a donut, maybe he shoots out cash, maybe he shoots out XP, maybe he shoots out a land tile. I don't know. But that's what Sprinkles is going to do. And then we've got another special donut offer as well during that time period, the 6th through the 10th. A one-time donut offer will be added during the Donut Day special, adding 25% extra donuts to your purchase. So any donut bundle you purchase, you'll get 25% more at the same price. So be on the lookout for that if you're in the market to be purchasing some donuts. Saf, thoughts on the bonus National Donut Day content?
Yeah, for me, like I said, I'm always for putting a little bit of money into this game. It's giving me so much fun. For me, Sprinkles and 75 donuts for $4.99, plus the mystery of what Sprinkles gets when you tap 3 times a day. I'm gonna drop that money like this, probably be about $6.50 Canadian, but whatever it is, local currency. Yeah, I'm all in for sure.
It's
I'm doing that.
it's a reasonable price too. This
Yeah, you're
is
getting
like
75
five
donuts
bucks
plus
versus the 10.
sprinkles and all the bonus that goes with sprinkles. So definitely, for me, for those who are thinking of putting in a little bit, 4.99 US, not a huge hit. Keep the game going, support the game, and enjoy sprinkles and all the gifts that come with it.
Now, as if Donut Day wasn't enough, there's even more bonus content with this event. We've got, but wait, there's more. We've got bonus holiday content with this, and I'm very excited because this event falls over 4th of July. And I'm so excited to say that EA is bringing back one of my favorite 4th of July TSTO traditions, a dead president, and some other fun 4th of July content, but mostly the dead president. I've missed them. So here's the deal with the 4th. Starting on July 1st and running until July 8th, you can purchase Thomas Jefferson and the Jefferson Memorial, a full character and building for 150 donuts. Will come with his own quest line. Usually that's what happens. Additionally, you can purchase the new fireworks control panel for 35,000 in-game cash, which I can only imagine will shoot off some kind of sequence of fireworks when tapped. But that's what's coming for 4th of July this year. Saf, thoughts on the 4th of July bonus content?
Love them both. I mean, I'll start with the firework control panel. I mean, 35,000 in-game cash is nothing. I'm sure everyone can grab it. And that's great. They've set a low price point, and it seems exciting. Like you said, it seems like you tap and you'll get a firework display on your screen. So that's a great deal. And then you got Jefferson Memorial and Jefferson Building. I mean, that's Thomas Jefferson. This harkens back to like the heyday when every 4th of July we would get a new president. So it's been what, almost 7-8 years since the last time we got a president. So even as a Canadian, I'm all for TJ coming in from Monticello. So yeah.
I love it. All right, Saf, you have any final thoughts on the event, the bonus content, dead presidents? Anything else you'd like to say?
No, overall, I mean, the regular prize track is kind of okay. It's pretty par for the course for a summer event. Gives people time to relax, enjoy family, enjoy weather, go out, have fun, and go on little trips or whatever. With especially with the extra 10 days or so. But then on top of that, like these little two extra things that we got going on, Donut Day with Sprinkles, and then 4th of July with TJ. Definitely thinks those bring it on, bring a new level to this event. So I don't think there's going to be a lot of complaining thanks to those two side ventures.
Yes, yes, I definitely agree. This looks like fun. Um, I very much am excited for the bonus content more than the event itself. Bonus content is where it's at with this event, in my opinion.
Same.
All right, guys, that's going to do it for us. So for now, hopefully the spoiler video gets you prepped for this event, and look for it to start on Wednesday, June 5th. And once it goes live, we will, of course, as always, have a rundown post up on TSTOaddicts.com with all of the info you will need for Act 1 and beyond. We will be back soon, so until then, thanks for watching this spoiler video and checking out the details of the latest event in TSTO with us. Bye-bye.
Bye.